All right, cool. All right. Meet everybody. Okay. All right. So let me start off. So before I went to St. Lucia, we did a call, for Flip That House, and we have I invited some other groups on tonight, other investors that we do business with that's been looking to do some things with us. And I got a chance to go down to spend about 2 weeks down there. Was able to negotiate the deal for the bread and breakfast and for our ATV. What's so great about it is it also has an area right next to it where we can do our ATVs. Those you don't know what the ATVs are, those are the four wheelers, all terrain vehicles. We really got a chance to iron out some things and put some things in perspective. It really helped that my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, um, Andy and Josephine, um, who lives in Canada but travels to St. Lucia, stays in St. Lucia 6 months out of the year. Josephine, as well as my wife, are originally from St. Lucia. So their contacts, they have some inside contacts, and was able to really move some mountains for me, where we were able to get a lot accomplished in a short period of time while I was out there. Um, but I'm pleased to tell you, I've been preaching forever to all of our investment groups that you gotta have multiple streams of income, to offset whatever it is that you're trying to do. And my passion has always been real estate. Made a lot of money in real estate, but as we get older, now I call it the fourth quarter. As we go into the fourth quarter, we want to work smarter, not harder. I got home just in time. First of all, my daughter, when I congratulate my daughter, she just had a brand new baby boy, my first grandson. Um, he's the fifth minion of the. He's the fifth minion. I call my grandkids the minion, little minions. So he's the fifth minion, my first grandson. So I'm excited about that. And she was supposed to have it while I was away. So I think he waited for Grandpa to get home to come into this world. So I was excited about that. To spend the day over there with them in the hospital. Um, but it really got me as I was sitting there playing with my grandson. It really got me to thinking, life is too short, guys. We know every one of us have friends, family members, associates that are here today and they're gone tomorrow. And the people will save, and plan for the future. And unfortunately, for some, that future never comes to pass because they move on before it happens. Um, so a few months ago, we for the first time in my life, I took the entire summer off, and I really traveled. We went to the DR, went to Bermuda, took the grandkids to Bermuda, went to Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and really over the course of this summer, really, something I never ever do. I don't know about you guys, but when I vacation, it usually takes me 2, 3, 4 days just to get into vacation mode because you're still used to going. But I really, this summer, really got a chance to just sit back and enjoy the waves of the ocean and really contemplate what it was or what it is that I really want to do. And I went and I realized that um, I want to make sure whatever I'm doing something that's going to generate daily, weekly, monthly cash flow. We're always going to have problems, always going to have issues, but you want to have you want to have a resource that has daily cash flow. Um, and real estate was great, but real estate's up, real estate's down. Sometimes you're carrying all the expenses, sometimes it gets delayed. By the time you make your money, you spend all the money. So it's here today, and you find yourself it's like a vicious cycle. So over the last few months, as I've been preparing for this transition, and I didn't even know, this bread and breakfast really kind of fell in my lap. I wasn't even planning on that. I had talked to you guys about the ATV business because I really got a chance when I was in Dominican Republic and I was in Jamaica and Bermuda. I did the tours, and I really got a chance to sit down with the owners and looked at the money that these guys was making. I mean, daily money and the minor expenses. I said, man, that I can do. I can put that together. I don't. I ride. I know how to ride an ATV. I never really thought about opening up one, having one, to as a business. But when I looked at the numbers that it generates, it was actually mind-boggling. And then I learned, and so my last stop was St. Lucia. I was in St. Lucia. I had a chance to take the tour with the St. Lucia to really learn the way of the land. Um, they're charging 145 for a single rider, 200 for a double rider, which is great. And the main thing is just being able to find the course. And the reason why I know that this is just God working through us is because He laid everything out. The hardest problem, when I talk to these owners, the hardest part they had before they opened up was one, finding somebody local that they trusted, and two, finding the right trail, negotiating the right trail and making the relationships and with the to be able to run their trail. And I didn't know what that looked like for me. So when I went to St. Lucia, my goal was to one, learn about all the excursions, learn everything I need to learn, and like I said, having my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law living down there, they know the ways of the land, and then meeting some relatives on my wife's side, that's from St. Lucia. It made the transition, and for me, it just became a no-brainer as far as um, this is the right vehicle and the right country to do it in. So let me tell you why. Um, my my sister-in-law's aunt, had a property that she's been trying to unload for a while, and she was set for a price, but she was setting her price for a while, and we was able to, through the help of my sister-in-law and brother-in-law, and we were able to get her to see, come down on her price and realize she's getting older, and you know what, and the life was too short, so she decided to give us a good deal. Um, we felt we were very fair with her. We weren't trying to take advantage of the circumstance. We had to praise. I've been in real estate all my life. I know real estate, and it wasn't to me just another real estate transaction. What I saw was a future opportunity that can be absolutely mind-boggling. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about tonight, though, is the ATV business, because what we're doing is we're opening up an opportunity for my investors, and we have an opportunity here, guys. It's a small window, but I got quite a few people that really want to invest with us. But my MCC flipped the house. I always go to you guys first. I got my fraternity, my fraternity brothers on. We got I'm in an investment group, my fraternity, and I got some other just individuals that I do business with that have been looking for the right vehicle. So I'm going to put together. Well, I've already started putting together a business. I already filed the business name in St. Lucia when I was there. Matter of fact, they just sent me I just got my email today, that the name was searched and okay. So I'm gonna have the attorney formalize that. So it's MCC, MCC FTH Caribbean, and that's going to be for our ATV business, and transportation business. So we plan on getting 10 bikes to start off with. We plan on getting two 10 to 15 passenger vehicles. Let me tell you why. The 15 passenger vehicle, our resort is literally 10 minutes from the airport. 10, excuse me, about 15 minutes from the airport, which is great. We're in the south side of the island. So if you know anything about St. Lucia, you go Himora, Himenora, something like that. Airport, UVF is the main airport, international. We're 10 minutes there, but everybody comes in through there. And a lot of the actions in the north side, so people are driving an hour and a half or taking the shuttle bus an hour and a half to get to where the action is, like Sandals and a lot of other resorts is up north. So I mean, there's one resort that's by the airport where we're at, but it's starving for opportunity. It's starving to what we are bringing to the table. That part of the island is starving for it. So I think we're gonna come out the gate, killing it. Secondly, I'm going to show you a little video. I'm going to show you guys some pictures. But we have an opportunity not just to pick up this one lot that has that for our trails, but we're trying to pick up another two more lots that's right adjacent where we're going to be able to do some little villas. Well, I'm going to show you that, and that's going to be, I'm call that phase two. So I'm putting together an investment for groups and or individuals, and I'm going to go over all that with you on how you can be a part of it. And this is not like my real estate stuff where you invested and then I just gave you return. You're actually going to be an owner of it, so you're going to be part ownership of the ATV business and the transportation business. That's going to also give you an opportunity to have some property, some a villa in St. Lucia for when you yourself want to come down and just have a little vacation with you and your family. You don't have to worry about trying to find somewhere to stay. So what I want to start off with, let me just show you. I'll give you a little way of the land for a second. Let me just pull this up. And then I'll bring up in the 1 second. Just my phone. And first, I'm going to give you the vision first of what we're doing with the first give you the vision of what we want to do with our bread and breakfast. So I had an appraisal done. We right now you guys know. For me, the worse it looks, the better deal it is because when it comes out, our properties after we're done, it's a headache's getting there, but when they're done, we always look back at them and we're very pleased. So I know this was going to be no different. But we're going to throw a spa, massage, nail salon on the bottom level here with a hot tub on the top. This is a laundry room, outside laundry room just for the wait staff. On the opposite side of that is an outside shower. We're adding 2 more showers. We'll have 3 outside showers for people coming out of the tub of the pool or the hot tub. They can do an outside shower without going back to their room. We're going to do an angle bar right here, exterior angle bar. Changing all the patio, changing with new color scheme. We're doing some solar panels on the roof. Again, we'll do the lounge chairs here. Again, all new slate and new paint. Hot tub is going on the top of this patio. We're going to frame it around it like we did when I did in New Jersey. Frame it around. It's going to get people trying to sit down. They can put their cups down and stuff and kind of sit back and relax. When you're up here, guys, you get kind of like overlooking the mountain. You're looking down over the mountain. Beautiful view. Met with the landscaper, excavator while I was there, getting prices now to cut down and create all the landscaping. I think the landscaping is really what makes a lot of resorts where they can walk through. They got the light, they got a park. You can sit back, got the little chairs where you just kind of sit back and relax. And people come, they can either stay at the resort or we're gonna have transportation if they want to go into town or they want to go north. We'll be able to provide that for them. Or if they drive their own cars, and we're gonna create some nice landscaping. This is where our trail's going to go, right on the side of the house. It goes straight down the hill. So actually, what we're looking at, guys, is doing 2 trails. We're looking to acquire the second lot. We've already finalized the deal on the bread and breakfast. We're about to finalize the deal on the lot. And what our plans are is to have a walking trail straight down right from our resort straight down to the river. And then our excavator is also doing work for another developer that's going to do another path to the Caribbean Sea. So you'll be able to walk literally from our resort. It'll be a 15-minute walk. You'll come down the you'll be able to come down the let me just pull it back up. You'll be able to come down the stairs and be able to walk right to the sea without going through any highways. That's one thing. And the second one is going to be able to have the ATV trail. Now, the ATV trail, let me just pull that back up. I lost the connection. The ATV trail is going to be kind of zigzag. So it's going to be on an angle, left, right, left, left, right. Now, and I'm going to give you'll see a clear picture of that in a second. And that's going to do the same thing. So our walking trail is going to be 3 foot. Our ATV trail is going to be 5 foot. And then our phase 2 once we're up and running and we're profitable, which I believe when we're out the gate, we will then look at doing a zip line coming straight down from the tour all the way down to the river, which is going to be great. I mean, we're going to bring America to the islands. It's going to be the American Caribbean experience. That's the new patio with the hot tubs, everything going in, sponsors already. That's the slate. We just keep going. We're going to redo the pool, put some lights and stuff in the pool, and just make sure that's really nice. This is the exterior balcony. Um, Not balcony, but the outside deck. Wait till I'm gonna show you the doors we're gonna put up. We're gonna repaint this. The flooring is already nice. We're gonna redo the ceiling. Throw some nice ceiling lights and ceiling fans up there, and throw some big screen TVs on the wall. The patio, the paving, we're gonna repave that. Redo that. It sits on a septic. Maybe we're checking out the septic now, but from when I was there, structurally the building looked good, and the septic looked good, but we got an electrical engineer out there checking everything out for us. We'll provide 8 spaces for our guests coming because we got eight. Our bread and breakfast sleeps eight people, and then we'll have parking on the opposite side for guests. All the bathrooms, we got 10 bathrooms total. We're remodeling all the bathrooms and all showers. Everything will be remodeled with our American style and Caribbean style. Same thing on some of the rooms are very, very big. We have 4 rooms that you can do double beds in. We're going to obviously change the lighting. They have 15-foot ceilings, which is amazing. And we're going to do some see the ceiling fans and some nice lightings, nice the TVs on the wall, nice little suites, little refrigerators inside, and really, really give them a nice experience. We have 3 single units, which is the same. You see how high those ceilings are. So we're going to change the ceiling. We have split units. Every room will have split air. I'm actually have to bring my electrician down. They're going to come down in November and make sure they're from Trinidad, so they're familiar with the UK and American currency. Every room is going to have a UK, have the St Lucia, the UK, and the American currency, the 110, 220 volts in each room. So anybody visiting, anybody coming down, don't have to worry about finding adapters and all that. You'll be able to plug your laptops and your whatever you got, your cell phone charges right into the wall because we're going to have it for UK and American. Obviously, this hallway we're going to change this whole color scheme, and that's the hallway going down. This is the second floor hallway. It has 4 bedrooms on the 4th floor, 3 bedrooms on the 1st floor, and then it's got a big called the King Suite we're going to do above the garage. Again, we're just kind of repairing, repainting the floor, what we're going upstairs. This is the kitchen area. It's a big. This is where we're going to do the breakfast, the buffet. It's a big eating area. It kind of you notice it goes all the way to that's the thing we're going to change. We're going to open all this up. It's going to be a real big open concept. It'll be beautiful when we're done. We love going back for a second. We love the high ceilings. We're going to change the light. We're going to keep that model though with the high vaulted ceiling with different light coming down. This is the front entrance. This is the bar area when you first come in. We're going to take take all that stuff at the top and make it. This is going to be the welcome bar. We're going to have a total of 3 bars in the area. This will be the welcome bar because our reception desk is to the left. And this is when our guests are coming in. We're going to make sure we have somebody welcome them with a nice island drink, the rum punch, or they call it the baby makers out there in St. Lucia, and that's going to be our welcome drink. People coming in, welcome to our luxurious B&B. This is the banquet hall. This banquet hall. We're going to obviously we do all the tables, we do all the chairs. The flooring wasn't bad. Playing it again. We like the high ceilings. We're just going to change out the fans and put more other day fans. This door that's right here. I'm going to show you the doors. We're going to open this whole wall up. You're going to have a folding door that opens all the way up to the outside. We're going to do that for there, and we're also going to do that. So you can see right here. We're going to open this whole wall up from here all the way to there. And there'll be a folding door that closes up. I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. You're really going to give it a nice, luxurious look From what I'm told, when I was down there talking to a lot of the islanders, that they like to see the American touches too, because sometimes they always go, when they go is always just Caribbean. So we're going to give them the Caribbean and the American touch. This is where we're going to make our front entrance. We're going to change this whole front door. This will be our reception desk right here. We're going to change that whole area. And then this is looking in. When you look at the front door, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to open up this whole wall. I'm going to put that same, I'm going to put another one of those sliding doors. It's going to go from wall to wall. And when it opens up, it's wide open now. You can walk right out to the patio. I'm going to show you what that looks like in a second. This is the front entrance. Obviously, we're going to redo all this. We're going to take the electric that's overhead. We're going to run the electric underneath, open up this whole wall, and you'll see what I'm talking about with the door. We got a really nice door coming in there as well. So we're going to make, we're going to give them the wow. You know, just like anything, when we build houses, especially high-end houses, it's the bathrooms, the front, the kitchens, and the master bedrooms that people really looking at. Well, I don't know about you guys, when I go to resorts, the first impression is the last impression. So when I first walk in, I want to make sure that welcome area, that reception area is popping. It's got that real that wow factor. When they walk in, like wow, you know, it's really nice, and that sets the tone for everything else. This is the other side. This is the entrance of the banquet hall. We're just going to open all this up a little bit, take the pillars up. Just going to make it have it a nice little open look. Still have the roof, but it's going to give it a more open. Let's do this more old school. We're going to give it more. We're going to make it more modern. This here is going to be our suite. We're going to open this up. This is going to be our master king suite that will have its own private parking. That parking, we'll put a nice garage door that's interesting to that. The A4 is up to there, and that's going to be our high-end room. This other section right here is going to be our gym. We're going to close this off, put all mirrors around it, do a nice little gym. It's nice. It's the same size as this. It'll be a nice gym with free weights, some treadmills, and so on and so forth. And you can go into the main room from inside there. So the signage coming into it, we're going to obviously change the signage. Put it, it's our theme is going to be Loretta's Place under new management, the Caribbean and the American. I call it home away from home, luxurious bread and breakfast. And then we'll do a nice sign with the light. It'll be all lit up. It's nice tonight. It's gonna, as soon as you come in, you're gonna feel like, well, I'm coming somewhere. Now this area here, this is when the bed and breakfast sits at the bottom of the hill. There's no other, as you go down. Only thing you see is only thing that takes right to the river. So we're looking to acquire this parcel of land here, and on the left hand side, acquire that parcel of land, because what we can do there is we're gonna have actually parking, but more importantly, we're gonna be able to do our villas. We're gonna do private villas, and that's here. Once we acquire these two, we will put up a private gate right here coming into our development. That's the bread and breakfast. This will be the parking lot. This will be parking, and then we'll do some private villas here. So half of it will be parking, the other half will be private. I was with the excavator. We can cut. This goes all the way back. We can cut all these trees down, and the probably be amazing when we're done with it. But then when they come in here, we'll have a guard at the front. Going to be a gated entrance coming into our area. This is the master suite. This is kind of looking out this is the only bedroom that has a balcony. Let's see. And then here, this is the master king suite. We're gonna open this whole thing up and do a nice barnyard door with amazing the shower, the bathroom. I mean, this is gonna be our king suite, so we're gonna really lay this one out, really nice. And it's a big room, so it'll be a king size bed. Plus, we'll have a pull out couch for another two. And then we're gonna refurnish the kitchen area. It's a big kitchen area. We're gonna do American and Caribbean cuisine. So people, one thing I like when I stayed at one of the resorts, I still have food from home, but also when I wanted to try the Caribbean flavor, I was able to try, to try the Caribbean flavor as well. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the same thing. So this gentleman here is the excavator. Now this is the area. If you look right here, there's the Caribbean Sea. Now he's clearing out. That's where clear. He's clearing out 127 acres I think they're going to do a whole. I think they're doing something like a couple hundred villas and hotels and apartments. This is right down the hill from what we're doing, which is going to be great for us. So that's where we started clearing already. This is our second lot right here. Hold on. Yeah, this is the second lot. This is where we're gonna do the trail coming down. So our house, our bread and breakfast is up at the top of the hill. So we're gonna have a walkway path coming straight down. Here's the river right here. So we're gonna have a walkway path coming down, some steps, stop, a little slope. You have the little benches where you can sit, just a straight walk. And then we're also gonna do an ATV path, zigzag, all the way across, all the way across, all the way across, all the way across. 5 foot ATV path, the path that goes alongside the riverbank. Hold on a second, pull it back up. It goes alongside the riverbank, and he's clearing out, so we'll actually be able to have our ATVs and be able to take it right to the Caribbean Sea. This is the land. He got 127 acres they're clearing out. And they started clearing over there. So they're already doing the work for us. I plan to by December, when we go down in December, I'll have our ATVs already shipped down there. We plan on opening the ATV business up in December. This is that whole all the land he's been clearing. Like I said, 125 acres. That's the sea all the way. That's the sea you see right there. So it's cleared all the way to the sea. You guys can see that right here. So all that's clear right to it, and then the river's right on the opposite side. He's cutting a pathway, so we'll be able to drive our ATVs along that side, and he'll do a little embankment where we can climb right over and go right into the sand of the sea. We'll be right here in the ocean, right in the sand of that sea there. I believe it's the Caribbean Sea. Let me see. I want to show you. That's just marked. That's just showing you the zigzag lines for the ATVs and the street walk path for the thing. And that's the Caribbean Sea. Our ATV will have a path to. Just pull up this. I'm going to show you the door. Now this will be our front door, guys. This door, we're looking to do that. That'll be our front entrance door. So we're going to get rid of that whole thing and have that windows and glass. That will be our front entrance. So when they walk in, like that gives them that wow look. And then our other, hold on. See how that opens up? So we'll do that. So that door, that thing is amazing. Um, we'll go wall to wall. Opens all the way up. So when you're inside the reception area, you can walk around to the balcony, or when you're in the banquet room, we can open the whole wall up, and if somebody's having a private affair at our banquet room, we can open that wall up and it opens it right outside to the outside. And I think that will give it that wow look that we're looking for. Let me see. I'm going to show you. That's my little grandbaby from this morning. All right. So that's pretty much. So I'm going to first of all. So I'm going to open up any questions before I go into the numbers. Let me just shut this part down. Any questions so far? Any questions? All right, let's open this up.
Hey D,
Hey, Dirk, how you doing?
I'm just getting on. I had some problems. I guess I don't really have no questions. I'm just getting on, but I guess I have to see the recording first, or unless
Yeah,
you want to
so
update me.
only thing you missed, Dirk, I was just showing the pictures of of the site, of the lots and all that. I'm about to get into the meat and potatoes now, so you really this is the main part you want to see, want to hear anyway. So I really did this. Some people that was texting me, they were trying to get on a little late, so I just
Okay.
watched pictures first. That's the only thing you missed, but I did record it. Can you guys
All
see?
right.
Y'all see this okay? All right, so let me explain this to you. The what we're putting together, guys, is an investment opportunity for those of you that's inside of my MCC Flip That House. I got an investment group for my fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma, that we're part of. I have another group that I also do business with, and then I got individuals, individuals that are big investors that are looking to do some things. We're looking to do. We're going to raise about $600,000. You got it's $100,000 to play. It's $100,000 to get in the game. However, um, if you're in one of our groups, you can share. So, for an example, $100,000 gives you one seat at the table. So our MCC Flip That House minimum individually a person can do is 15,000, but the total group is 100,000. So once we get 100,000, we would nominate somebody to whoever puts the most in for that particular group will be the representative for that group. So for an example, let's just say Derek Smalley, you did 50,000, and then Gary, you also did say 55,000. Then we had a bunch of 10,000. We had two or three 15,000, another 20,000. All in for it to add up to 100. Well, then Gary would have the most invested for the group, so he would be he would be the representative of that group. Now, all of you will have ownership. You will have whatever you invested of that 100,000. That would be your percentage of that 10%. For example, every $100,000 gives you 10% of the company. Um, so let's just say it's five of you that make up this 100,000. Well, it's not equally shared. It's the shares is based on the amount you contribute. If you invest a minimum of $50,000 as an individual, you also have a seat to the table, and you have an opportunity to participate in phase two and phase three. Phase two and phase three is where we do the villas, and that's where you might want to do your own villa down there, or we're gonna build them together. We can use them as Airbnbs. We can do them as rentals, or we can also use them for as if you're a $50,000 investor, all you got to do is say, "Hey, I'm coming down this week." We block it off. It's your villa for that week. Um, beside that week, we are now we're renting it out or doing what we got to do, and you're sharing in the profits of that as well. So that's how that's going to work. And we probably can do about 3 to 4 villas depending upon how much land we get. That, like I said, is going to be phase two. Um, but initially, out the gate, we're going to be doing the ATVs. So I'm doing 10 ATVs. So there are single seaters. I'm doing 6 of them, and then 4 double seaters. Which you're gonna have some people don't want to ride. You want to ride with their spouse, and you have a child or whatever. So you charge $145. They do 3 tours a day: 9 a.m., 11:30 a.m., and then 2 p.m. Um, and that's and that so at $145, per car on the 3 tours, it's $435 a day per ATV. On the week, that's $3,045. On the month, that's $60,000, and I'm putting a month on the average of 20 days, not even a full 30 days. This is an average of 20 days, allowing for 10 days of inclement weather, allowing for some other things that come up. So this is $60,000 per car, not just for the whole thing, per car for a single unit, or an average of 20 days. Same thing, 60, 60, 60. Then the two-seaters generates 200,000, 600 daily, 4,200 weekly, 84,000 on an average of 20 days. This is your monthly potential income, a little over $700,000. Like I always say, I still to people all the time, people lie, but numbers don't lie. Now we took into consideration, and I'm going to second. This is fully booked, sold out every day. So we know better. Now it's not going to be fully booked, not sold out every day. We know that. But when I look at the numbers that these resorts are doing, from what I'm told in St. Lucia, it's the high season is from now from November until Andy, is it March? Is it May? Josie, the high season goes from November to May or June? Is that what it is? And then they got 2 slow months, July and August, was that a lot of resorts they close down, they kind of regroup and get things set up and get prepared for the high seasons. Because what happens, a lot of folks, a lot of Americans, when the wintertime, we're all going out, we're trying to find somewhere warm to go to. But we plan to market all year round. We're going to market all over the place, locally and through America and in Canada, all over the country. All over the world, I should say. But so that's 701 that way. Now this is our cost. It's about $90,000 for the 4-wheelers. Now we're either going to buy them outright, or what we may do is do a 20% down, finance them, and then so it all depends on what we raise. So we raise all we want to raise. We're going to buy them outright, so we have no monthly expense. We're doing 15. We're doing 2 15-passenger shuttle buses and vans. We're going to use these shuttle buses to pick people up from the airport and bring them to our resort. We're also going to market to other resorts in the area. So we're going to have the shuttle buses pick them up from their resorts and bring them to utilize our excursion, our ATV. And then I made connections with the catamarans. The catamarans where they take people out in the boat in the ocean, and they do the sunset cruises and all that. So we'll have people. We'll use our shuttle buses to take our guests from our bread and breakfast, but also guests from other bread and breakfasts, other resorts to the catamaran, and we'll work out a deal with them to make some money as well. I didn't even include income for that. This is just whatever we made from that. It's just all gravy. It's all extra money. The money I'm only including is the money just for the ATVs. Here's our monthly expenses. We're looking to acquire. What max we're going to do is $125. Our office rental trailer. We're going to put a trailer on the unit. It's going to be. We'll make sure the trailer is air conditioned. It's going to be our office. When people come in, they'll sit right in the lot, and they'll rent. That's where they'll go to rent the ATVs. Be fully functional, everything off the trailer. So we're figuring about $2,500 a month. Our insurance is figuring about $10,000. Rent is about $833. Auto insurance for the 2 vans, estimated $7,500, which is 62. This is annually. This is $625 a month. Business liability insurance, we're about $5,000, $416 a month. Our administrative managers, we're looking to have one administrator. I've been searching and talking to locals. Obviously, we're going to pay a little bit more. A lot of these resorts, the minimum wage in St. Lucia, guys, is $6.50. Their money, EC, what they call EC money, European currency. Guys, our dollar is $2.70 of their currency. So realistically, at $6, it's really $2 and something cents, $2 US dollars. But we're gonna pay out $30,500 to our administrator per year. That's $2,500 monthly income. $25,000 to the managers. We're looking to have 2 managers. We're gonna have guides, 2 guides. We give them this is $20,000 annually. This is our monthly expense for them. Laborers, part-time employees. We have some people coming in part-time working nights or working or whatever. Estimate about 10,500 to our part-time employees. We're gonna have about 5 of them. That's 43.75 per month. Drivers, we're gonna have 2 drivers, $20,000 per driver. No, and for the driver, that's $3,300 a month. We're paying out materials, supplies. That's we're looking at our brochures. We're looking at in the trailer. We're going to have where we can buy. We're going to sell like the hats and the helmet. Well, we're buying a helmet, but we'll sell the hats. We're going to be able to sell paraphernalia like St Lucia T-shirts and things of that nature. Some rum punch stuff like that they can bring home. People come to visit. They can bring back home. So we're figuring about 15,000 a month, and then again, not even including income from. I'm only showing the expense, not even including the income that the miscellaneous stuff will generate. We're estimating about 15,000, which is about 12.50 per month. That will probably that can go up or down depending on how much we buy. Unforeseen theft, weather, things of that nature. We figure 12,500, a little over $1,000 a month for unforeseens. Total expense is about 158,000, 24,000 monthly. Our upfront costs has run us $90,000 for ATVs, 65,000 for the vans, 125 for the lot, trailer deposit 5,000, the lot prep, site plans, and all that 7,500. My architects, engineers, my professional costs about 6,500. So looking at about $170,000. Here's the beauty: our monthly total was a 701. Again, this is at an average of 20 days. What I did is I cut this in half. I knocked that in half to 350, allowing 50% for just whatever. You know what I mean? So we're not really just thinking about pie in the sky. So just looking at half of the potential income as the income, 350. Again, not even including income for the miscellaneous items that we're selling and things of that nature. So 350. Expenses run us 24,000. Loan expenses, if we decide to finance, we'll put 20% down instead of paying instead of spending $200,000 up front. Maybe we'll spend $20,000, $30,000, and then finance 225 at 10.9, which will generate a payment of 2,061. Whatever we do, that still leaves us net profit of $337,000 on a monthly basis. I'm telling you, when I was in the DR and when I was in Jamaica, I was talking to these owners, and they're telling me it's their biggest problem they had was theft, and if they had to do it all over again, they would make sure they did everything POS, where it was like a cashless system. That's the first. We're going to spend a lot of money in setting up with the cameras and setting up everything, like kind of like the way we're setting up our cannabis. Everything it's a cashless system. Everything is it goes right to our account. People, they book online. We take every currency, including cryptocurrency. We'll accept crypto. We'll accept UK dollars, Canadian dollars. It'll all convert to what we got to go to, and it'll go right into our St. Lucian account. Only thing that we're dealing with its cash will be any locals that comes to be able to take a tour. We're going to give the locals 25% discount off the cost. Of a tourist cost, we're getting 25% because they are locals, and let them be able to do the tour. That more than likely, we'll probably accept some cash from them, but very few, less than 5% of our total revenue will be cash we actually receive. Everything coming in is going to be coming in through via a credit card, debit card, an automatic transfer. People buying online. Even when they come into the resort. When they buy, where everything's going to be POS system. So that's pretty much the gist, guys. So before I open up again for questions, let me just be real clear. We're trying to do no more than 6 partners on the ATV side. That's 6 partners at $100,000. Now the groups, my fraternity, my Phi Beta Sigma, my frat brothers that have been, whatever our group comes up with, let's just say between the group, we can only come up with $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. Bring in another investor to round that up to the 100, so that group has a seat at the table. Same thing with our MCC Flip That House. Actually, we already have we're actually over 100,000 already. Just between Gary, just between you and Derek, and one other person, that's almost 100,000. And Jerry Duda, that's almost 100,000 right there. So we'll probably MCC flipped it out. So we'll probably assign two seats at the table for that. Because like I said, we're close. And then I got three other private guys that's coming in with 100 grand. They want to spend more, but I don't want to take all their money because I really want to give an opportunity to you guys. You guys have been rocking with me. We the real estate, and we got a program going on. So I really want to give the opportunity to you and to our my fraternity brothers before I go out to my outside investors that I deal with. Because I mean they'll come in and they'll buy the whole thing out, and I don't want them to do that. We're only going to give a certain amount because I really believe as we go into phase two, you guys make more money. You can get some other family members. You can come in together and you can start buying some of these villas. Let me show you what the villas are going to look like. Let me just close this real quick. The villas we're talking about doing is this. Pull it up real quick. So these are the villas on the put in. They're going to be small, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, almost like a little tiny homes we're doing in Atlanta, Georgia. So these will be the villas we're going to put in the island. So person will have their own private villa. They come in. They'll be sitting in the back. It's going to be really, 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 really nice. Solar panel, solar ran. Mostly 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. We're going to do 1 or 2, 3 bedrooms, but mostly 2 bedrooms and 1 bath, or 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. So a person, and then we'll have. But if you're an investor and you got $50,000 minimum invested, and with the group, and you want to come down, then you say, listen, I'm bringing the family down for 3 days or 5 days. Well, you don't have to. That's your. You choose the villa, and we stop unless it's already pre-booked. Then we'll put you to another one. But if it's not pre-booked, you take the villa that you own, and you go stay in it. You know what I mean, for those 3 nights or 3 days that your family that you were there. However, we will not let you do is send other family members that when you charge them and send them, that we won't let you do. They got to come through a thing. This is only for you yourself or you and your immediate family. Um, the Obviously, you can give them, you can offer them a discount for family members. We'll do that on the rental. But we otherwise we want to, because it's not fair to the other people investing. People are investing to make money, and we want to keep it going for the whole year, and just keep adding and adding and adding. We'll buy more and more land. There's a lot of land out there. Taxes, guys, taxes are so cheap. The taxes, they don't. First of all, they don't tax you on the land. You got to have at least a 5 acres to get taxed on the land. The taxes on the buildings are so cheap, it's ridiculous. So it's not like what we're accustomed to paying here in the States. We do have a phenomenal opportunity to do some major things. So I'm going to open up any questions on what you saw, any questions on the investment. This is your time to ask any questions you may have. Any questions?
Hi, Dwayne. It's Barbara Carter. How are you?
Hey, Barb, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm just jumping on. I saw the text, and I'm just wondering. It appears that it's three different phases. One is the initial
Yes. So
for the resort,
yeah. So
and then the ATV. Go ahead.
our initial phase. So, Barb, I'm doing two things at one time. I'm doing the bread and breakfast, but that one I'm not taking on investors with.
Okay.
I'm doing the investors for the ATV. But we're opening both of them at the same time. Actually, the ATV will probably open up before the bread and breakfast because all I got to do is just excavate the land. The guy can have it excavated in a week. So
Okay.
what we're looking for that is once we finalize the deal, which will be sometime this week for the lot. So we already finalized the deal for the bread and breakfast. We're about to finalize the deal for the lot, which will be finalized this week. We pretty much we weren't in agreement to sell it. She's agreed to sell. We're agreed to buy. It's just a matter of coming to the number. We will then have the guy excavate the land. And excavating, what I mean by that is all we're going to do the two like I was showing you in the pictures. We're going to have the trail, which is the walking trail coming from our bed and breakfast straight down to the river, and then they can also have a trail from the river to the Caribbean Sea. So that's phase one.
To the ocean.
The ocean, yes. That's
okay.
Phase one. Phase two is acquiring additional lots. There's another lot. There's 2 or 3 lots that we're looking to acquire. We're actually trying to acquire that whole corner, but we'll acquire those lots, and we're going to do. That's where we're going to do the villas. We're going to do a parking lot, and then we're going to do villas. That's the pictures I was just showing you guys.
Yes. Okay.
So phase two, you got some time on. Person may not be ready now, but you know what? By the time you come back around, you may be ready for phase two.
So no more investors for the first phase.
No. Right now, this is the first conversation. The first phase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
okay. Awesome.
I have it's $100,000 gives you a seat at the table. You have a board. You have a seat at the table. I have groups. I got my fraternity, Phi Beta Sigma, which we have an investment group that we put together. So I gave them a slot. I gave MC my investment group, MCC Flip the House, that you're a part of, I believe. I'm allotting 2 slots for that. I'm allotting 2 slots for our group, and then I'm allotting for private investors to come in on who's got 100,000 in the room.
Okay. All right. So we'll talk. Thank you. No Looks problem. Amazing.
Thank you. Okay. Guys, I tell you, this is just guys. I've never, all the things I've done in real estate, this kind of fell into our hand. I didn't go there looking for it. It was offered to me. It was offered to them, to my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. They were getting of age, and it was too big of a project, and they said, you may be interested in that. And when I went to St Lucia, that was my first time in St Lucia. And I'll tell you something, guys, it was absolutely amazing to me. It was amazing. And all I could think about, I traveled the entire island. I rented a car for the first 4 days. I drove from the airport straight to the north side, about an hour and a half ride up and down the little winding hills and roads. It's a different place. Never been there. It's a different place. But you really, really get to see the real area when you travel like that. You really know it's not just that's not like you go to Sandals, you sat in the resort and you only saw the really, really nice. I mean, I saw the good, the bad, and ugly. You know what I mean? So I really got a full appreciation of the island. You can cover the island probably about 2.5 hours. And we did. We covered the entire island twice. I think we went up there. My sister-in-law and I went up there again on Friday night. To their Friday night. They have a Friday night a street party. In fact, I posted it on our group and our pictures and stuff like that. It's amazing time, guys. And if you've never been to St. Lucia, make sure you put on your bucket list as a place to go to. Any other questions?
Hey, D.
Hey, Derek.
All right, she said something that threw me off. Your answer sounded like you said the only thing open for investments is the what you call them, the 3-wheelers,
the ATVs, and the villas.
And the villas.
The villas. The bed and breakfast is not open. The bed and breakfast, I'm doing that with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. But you guys will have opportunity to utilize it, but it's not open for investment.
Okay. So the villas but the villas have to be built. There's none. Built.
Yes.
So that's going to be a while.
Yeah, the initial money is going to be the ATV and the transportation. ATV, we're opening in December. I got home yesterday. I got a meeting with my distributor for the ATVs. I'm meeting him tomorrow.
Right.
It's going to take about a month. It's going to take about a month to get them shipped to St. Lucia.
Yeah, because I remember you saying you want to be up and running before the jazz festival and all that. So you were talking about the ATM. I mean, have that up and running.
Yes, the bed. I want the bed and breakfast up and running, which we'll have the bed and breakfast up and running before then, and we'll have the ATV business up and running.
The 18. Okay. Okay. The other thing is, I guess I don't know when you want to discuss this, but I need to know how from taking one investment to the other, how's
Right,
that
right.
going to work?
So
And
yeah, I want to you and Gary. I know I know you guys are going to do from Atlanta, but I mean, it's your choice. I'm going to give you a choice. Um, I'm still doing the Atlanta project. I'm still doing the Phillipsburg project. However, my focus is this project. To be honest with you.
okay. So,
The
other words, this one will probably get up and running first
yeah, yes.
because money
Oh,
just
oh,
sitting there.
let me clarify that. Let me clarify that.
Okay. All right.
My in Atlanta, that it requires a strong. I need a commercial developer. I'm not. I don't. I've never done commercial development, so I don't want to embark upon something brand new that I've never done before, especially in real estate. Because we all know how real estate can be, um, and we can lose our shirts on that. I don't. And I'm not trying to do something going up in age where I'm losing my shirt. So I'm trying. With the right now. That project is mixed. It's some commercial and some residential. Now the residential, I could do that with my eyes closed. That's the tiny homes. The tiny homes, especially if Kamala wins. If Kamala wins the presidency, they're talking about the affordable housing. We're gonna make a killing, and we may change that whole project to just tiny homes and make a killing. So depending
Okay.
upon on how the elections go. But that's what happened in Georgia. Same thing in Phillipsburg. Now Phillipsburg, I found a commercial developer. The guy we sold half the land to, we're asking him to run the whole project, and I got somebody else coming in just doing the small commercial part. I just want the
Okay.
residential. My
Okay.
focus though, in November, I am going back to St. Lucia with two contractors and my electricians, and we're gonna work night and day around the clock. It's all day long for a month and a half. Work around the clock, and along with some of the locals, we got some local guys out there. Some family members got some local guys out there. We're gonna work around the clock to get this bed and breakfast and get the ATV business going. Now, once I
Okay.
finalize my site plan, my excavator, he can clear that lot for me and have all the trails cut out for me in 5 days. 5 days. So no, I'll get the I'll get we'll have the lights put in. I'll have them do that with electricians. I have them run all my lighting on there down it, and we'll have all that done. So I want to have that ready for the Christmas holiday. Christmas is real. It's a big time out there. A lot of people come down for the holidays, so I want to have all that ready. But if nothing else, we got the tour. We can run our tours, and we're making money while we're still working on the bread and breakfast.
Okay. So we're gonna get together later and
Yeah,
discuss
yeah. I
more
got
in
you.
detail.
Well, I pretty much set aside one spot for you and Gary.
Okay. Cool.
I think it's you, Gary, and Jerry Duda. Because that makes up about that 100,000. Um,
Okay.
and then I'm doing another spot for the rest of the group for MCC Flip That House.
All right. Appreciate it.
Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Is everybody clear what we're trying to do?
Dwayne, I guess I need to speak to you offline.
Yes. How you doing, Miss Lee?
I'm doing good. You always got some excitement going.
Well,
So we'll talk offline.
okay, but just so you know, you already got you slotted as one other 100 too.
Yeah.
You got your seat at the table already. So, but
All right.
I'll send you the
Okay.
details from this call. Okay.
Okay, cool. All
All
right.
right. So we basically, guys, we actually have one, two, three, four. We actually got two spots left. I got two slotted for the MCC. Miss Bessemer Barnes got one, and my fraternity got one. That leaves us two spots left, two slots left. That I would open it to our groups first before I go to outside sources. Any other questions? Does anybody got any questions on that?
Nope.
Feel free to ask. No question, no such thing as a dumb question.
And I actually didn't hear the whole presentation because I was at another meeting. So I don't know what we talked a lot on the text, so I don't know if, when you were down there. It looks like a great project, by the way.
Right, but I'll send you. I'll see. Well, I'm seeing the playback from this, but
Okay, great.
you and I will have our own in-depth conversation like we always do.
Okay, all right, terrific.
All right. So, guys, stay tuned. On a different note, we extended the website. You got till Sunday. Make sure you register for your new website, MCC Flip That House. The website, you can take advantage of the legacy promo. It's only $9.95. We're doing. I've opened up to all you guys that's invited, that's on this call, to be participating in that, because what that's going to do for you, if you are still interested in real estate, other real estate deals that come my way, even though we're going to be doing what we do in St Lucia, I'm not shutting down real estate. I'm just going to be passing on the deals. So you guys are looking to do real estate. You'll get a bank-owned property or something you may want to join together, or you're doing your own deal. We'll be able to help you and tie you into our power team, which is our lawyers and our accountants and the professionals that we deal with, from title companies and appraisal companies and funding, that you can utilize. So make sure you take your site. It's go to mccfth.com and just register for the Gold Legacy. And that will.
Could you put that in the chat so I can see what that's about?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the chat to all you guys right now. The site. Let me go to the chat. Hold on.
Now, D, I was still unable to log in and get my own login password.
Yeah, just hit reset. He fixed all that. Just go log in and then put your email in and hit forgot password, and it'll send you a reset.
Okay, because that happened before and it didn't work. So you're saying it's working now?
Yeah, because for the last 3 people that called me, it worked for them. So if it doesn't work,
okay. Okay. All right.
Now that site, guys. So that you do know. Let me just. So I just typed the site in the chat, mccfth.com. We have 2 programs associated with. We have the solar program, the solar farm. That's a part of now. Solar farm. Let me explain to you what that is. The solar farm it's in 17 states where a person can be a renter. No matter what they do, they can discount their electric bill. In the 17 states that's approved in. And then like with the solar panels, you got to be the homeowner or you can buy or lease it. But with the solar farm, you could be a tenant and you can be renting as long as you're paying an electric bill. It's free to the customer. They hold it for 3 months. They get a $100 gift card. And then by being in our program, you earn some money. If they take it from your MCC site, as long as you pay the one-time $59 that activates your site, that will for that solar farm you will earn. We also have, we do gold and silver. It's one of the things that we talk about, making sure you got precious metals. You make sure you're diversifying your portfolio. You're making money in real estate. You make money over here. Some of you got money in crypto. We also have some money in precious metals, your gold and silver. So 7K Metals is the company that we use for our precious gold and metals, which works out for us. And the last thing we added, for those who got cable bills and paying those ridiculous cable bills, this is all now. Once you're a member, when you click on, when you log in, you have access to our cable program. The cable program gives you over 8,000 channels, all the premium channels, HBO, Cinemax, not just HBO. HBO is like 10 HBOs, and they're East Coast, West Coast, even overseas channels. All the pay-per-view channels, all the Netflix, all the Cinemax, all the Max streaming channels, the Hulu, all the Hulu stations, all that's included. And you have your pay-per-views that you ordinarily pay when the fights and the games, when you pay $8, all that's included for free. You pay your cost for that's $30. If you go there, and it allows you You can you can have it on multiple locations. Like I have it comes to a Fire Stick. I have one in my Airbnb in Atlanta. I used it when I was in St. Lucia. I used it when I was on the cruise. I got I got rid of all my cable TVs. I was paying $250 at home. I was paying another $175 for my Airbnb, providing cable for my customers. In another house, I was paying another $200 for. I got rid of all those. I saved almost $700 on a monthly basis, and now I dropped it down to $30 because I was able to put the stick on all my TVs all across. And then I use it on my laptop. I use it on my cell phone. You can use it in Canada. You can use it anywhere in the world. All you need is internet. So all you got to do is have your internet. That we don't promote that. We don't sell as a product. It's available to you as a member. When you log in, just click on it's called the IPTV. You're eligible for that. It's $30 a month. And you can share it. You can share it with your family and your friends. The $30 gives you two devices that can be watching it at the same time. $40 gives you three devices, and then $45 gives you six devices. And what that simply means is six separate devices can be watching different channels at the same time anywhere in the world. That's all that means. You can have it on. I mean, I've loaded up all my laptops, my desktops, all my TVs at my house, all my TVs at my Airbnb, all the TVs at our other house. We've probably got about 25, 30. I gave to my daughter. I got like 25, 30 TVs logged on, but six of them can be watched at the same time, which usually not a problem. I've never had no issues. So it's definitely a great thing it's a great benefit for our membership. And the last piece we're gonna be adding is a health and wellness piece. I'm going to St. Lucia, and I was looking for something that was in the islands. There's one of the MVU, which was with Lisa Cloud. Me and her have been talking, and their company is in the islands of St. Lucia. So I think we may be adding them on as well. And I'm just doing some final look at it. And if we do that, we'll have a special call for it. But I'm looking at doing it because the islands, those folks need some help, man. We can really do some big things down there. Really, really bless some folks in the island, make some money, and bringing the American flair and the Canadian flair to them. It's a great thing. So I'm excited. I think we can really make some money together. I look forward to doing some big things with you guys. So any last questions before we hang up?
Yeah, Dwayne, on that TV thing, the stick, is that the Fire Stick?
Yes, the Fire Stick, yes.
Okay. And I could put that like on if I say I have do I need two Fire Sticks for two TVs?
You separate Fire Stick, or you got to move it from TV to TV, which is a pain. So I would just get one for each TV.
Okay, thank you.
It's called Runaway TV. Just make sure that if you have if you have a lot of stuff in the Fire Stick, a lot of stuff, make sure you just got enough. It takes up a lot of data.
Hey, D, you don't have to use the Android box with that. You can just, if your TV is ready for it, you can just put the app on your TV.
Oh, Android. That's Android.
Right.
Yeah. So
you can use an Android box, or if your TV will accept it, you can put it right on your TV. Several different ways. You can use the what do you call that thing? The initial thing you talked about. The Fire Stick. You use the Fire Stick, Firebox. You use any of that stuff. Any one of them Android boxes, all that stuff works with that TV.
So it's an Android-based device. So those Android. I'm an Apple guy, so I need the Fire Stick. But those that carry Androids, it's you got the Android TV, smart TVs. Right, you don't need the Fire Stick. You can go right to the app. You can download the app right to it. The app is called Runaway
Right.
TV.
I even run it off my phone, my Apple phone.
Oh yeah, I had it on the cruise. I had it in St. Lucia. It's a great thing. Any other questions, guys?
Just real quick, Dwayne, how you doing, sir?
Hey, my man, how you doing, partner?
Man, I'm doing great. Hey, I'd like to get the recording so I can go back over the stuff I missed while I was in and out.
No problem. I'm glad you are too. My man, Orenthal, right?
Yes.
Mr. Rent out of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm looking at some things that him will probably be introducing to the group as well. Matter of fact, real quick, let's share the product real quick. And I put a position in. I've been dealing with this St. Lucia, so I really had to be honest with you. I have not had a chance to look at it, guys, and I never present something until I try it myself to the group. But I mean, share a little bit because I know you've been doing it for a minute.
Absolutely. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? My name is Arenthal Moore, and the project that he's talking about is a company called Traj Technologies. What Traj Technologies is, they're an arbitrage trading platform. What is arbitrage? Basically, I'm going to give it to you in its simplest form. In the crypto space, there's all of these markets out there where you have companies that are exchanges. These exchanges are all carrying crypto at different prices. What arbitrage simply is you'll find crypto at one price on one exchange and a higher price on another exchange. So you'll buy that crypto asset on the lower price exchange, sell it on the higher price exchange, and you get the percentage in the middle. So it's a really safe investment strategy where people are using that strategy to make the little money in between buying low and selling on the other exchange. Well, what Traj Technology has done, they have used artificial intelligence where they're able to create these opportunities where they do that trading from low to high on different exchanges, but they're doing it in a matter of milliseconds. So literally, they're looking for opportunities to make money on the spread. Well, how does a person make money with Traj Technologies? Well, basically, they have a fixed return model where when you put a certain amount of money in, you get a certain amount of interest on that money, and they calculate it per month, but they pay it out by the day. So I'm going to give you these really, really quickly so you'll kind of get an understanding. If you put in $100, which is the minimum, you get 4% on your money per month or 48% per year. At $200, that doubles to 8% per month. $500, you get 12% per month. At $1,000, you get 20% per month. At $5,000, you get 28% per month. And 10,000 or above, 10,000 all the way up to 10 million, you get 36% on your money per month. So just to kind of go through the $10,000 number, which is the highest rate of return you get on your money, that's $3,600 a month, or 1.2% on your money per day, which is $120 a day. And you have the ability to compound this money, and you can increase that number by compounding. But there's also an MLM element where if you get others to join, you are able to make money on that money as well. So now, whenever you come into the platform, or any platform like this, there's a level of risk associated with it. But here's what they have done to mitigate those risks. They have signed up via the Securities and Exchange Commission. So this is a legitimate trading technology company that's registered with the SEC, and they have a MLM model that they're using to fund their investors. There are other opportunities that were out where you couldn't say the word investment. You couldn't say the word compound. You couldn't say all these different things because they would have rewards and you would have to convert. This is a very simple, very lucrative, one of the best pay models that I've ever seen in history. Just so you know, I've been in the platform for just over 30 days. I now have over 10,000 of my personal dollars in it. And as of today, I'm at about $160 a day with my compounding. So just over 30 days, I'm right at $5,000 a month right now in the platform. I've earned over $3,500 from the platform just on my making money. So if there's anybody who talks to Dwayne that wants to become a part of this, I can get you guys over information so that you can see it in detail. Now, here's the legitimacy. You can go to sec.gov and you can look up Traj Technologies as they're registered. They originally registered back in March with $75 million in their coffers before they even opened the doors. Then just recently, they updated their SEC filing because they do these additional audits, and they were at $125 million. So they're having all of these audits. They have transparency. They have a CEO where you can see his face and hear him talk. They have the leadership, and it actually, they registered it in the Marshall Islands, but their home office is in Panama. And you literally can go to the home office. You can literally visit the team. You know, it's not like other opportunities where, you know, it was kind of a moving target. This has been the most solid thing that I have seen, even though it's new. They did a lot of homework, a lot of preparation, and this is one of the best things I've seen. And I think if you guys look at it, I would challenge somebody to come back and tell me something different, because I'm always wanting to hear the truth. I don't want to hear something fabricated. I'm not going to tell you about the person who's making $100 million a day. I'm telling you my personal testimony. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And thank you, Dwayne, for the opportunity to share it.
No, thank you, sir. So, guys, just so you do know, me and Orlando talked about 2-3 weeks ago. It's free to sign up. I remember because I took a position. It cost me to sign up, but I was just leaving for St Lucia at the time, and I didn't want to. I had too much on my plate to look at that. But I am gonna. Then I'm back home. It sounded real good. I am going to investigate and check it out. If what he says is, and I know him. We do real estate business in Atlanta, and I know his integrity. I know him as an individual. But I am going to do my own stuff. I will invest myself, see how it goes, and then if it does, like him, I'll share my stuff, and then we'll put that on our platform as well. That as I'm always, again, guys, never put all your eggs in one basket. Make sure you're diversified, but make sure you're doing things smart. And as we go into this fourth quarter, make sure we're working smarter, not harder, and we got some daily money coming in so that we can live life abundantly and we live life to its fullest. Life is too short, guys, and I appreciate you for your time, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
Any last questions, guys? Great. I will.
I have a question.
Hey, Bess.
Hi, is this Lisa's opportunity you're talking about, or is this something else?
This what the gentleman just talking about here?
Yeah.
No, that's not Lisa's. This is it's called Traj. He's out of Atlanta. This gentleman you were just speaking with. It's
All right.
I know a few people in it. I just have to be honest with you, I just haven't checked it out myself.
How do you spell Traj?
Huh?
Trage.
Oh, okay, because I had UG. Okay.
And you can, you know, of course, I'll send information out to Dwayne that he can disseminate to the group. And then he can also disseminate his link and information to the group as well, so that if there's anybody who has interest, which I know once you guys see this, I just haven't seen anything like it. I just haven't. You know, I've been in other opportunities, and this by far has been the most secured, well thought out, well planned, daily cash generating opportunity I've ever seen.
Have you did any withdrawals yet?
Yes.
How smooth is the withdrawal process?
Man, great question. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Some of the other opportunities, like where you had to convert rewards to crypto and then from this crypto to another crypto to take it out of the platform, because of the regulations and the regulatory clarity that they've gone through in advance, they've made this super simple. What it is you're using USDT, US dollar tethered, and that US dollar is connected to the US dollar. It's just a crypto dollar. Well, you can move that from any platform, Coinbase, Kraken, Uphold, whatever wallet you have out there. You can use USDT, transfer it into the platform USDT. They take it USDT in the platform and they move it back out in USDT in the platform. So it's literally when you get ready to move the amount of money that you've made out of the platform, you literally are charged a 3% gas fee on moving that money out of the platform, and that's it. The second part of that is when you're moving money into the platform, they have regulated everything, like the amount of time that it takes to hit your wallet, the amount of time that it takes for it to go from your wallet back to USDT and back out to your platform, right? All that stuff, you get the exact time. They're going to have a 24-hour on certain things and 48 hours on the other. And then here's the kicker. I mean, and this is the biggest thing that I got from this whole education of what they have. Your seed capital in every other opportunity was locked while they were paying you out daily. In this opportunity, your seed capital is available to you every single day. So if you need to take all of your money out because you ran into something that you need your capital back, literally you have access to your seed capital and the money that money's made while it was in the platform. You have it access to it available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to move that money back out of the platform into whatever your exchange is.
So there's no 90-day hold, no 60-day hold.
No. The two things. When you're moving money into the platform, they have, and I'm going to say basically, and my battery's still up. So hopefully I'm going to talk until it dies. But they literally have 3 different wallets that you transact with. You have a USDT wallet, a dividends wallet, and then you have I forget the other wallet. I think of it in a second. But out of those wallets that you have, the USDT wallet is the one that you bring money into and out of the platform. Oh, the arbitrage wallet. That's the third one. The arbitrage wallet is what they use to invest the money. So as long as your money is in the arbitrage, that's what is being used in the platform to pay you out your daily percentage. When your dividends are paid out for that day, it goes over to your dividend wallet. You don't have to put it back in your arbitrage wallet. You can take it out of the platform. Or if you want to compound, you can take the money that's in your dividend wallet and put it back in the arbitrage wallet, adding that balance to the original balance. And now that dividend amount and the original amount is compounded so that you're earning your percentage on that total amount. So everything that they have done has been very simple. Literally 1 to 2 occurrences of you moving money, and you're going to be an expert at it. Literally, because they have made it that simple.
So what's the chances of one losing their principal?
A great question. That's another great question. The thing that I would tell you is that they have the Securities and Exchange Commission, which is a heavy-handed regulatory entity. There is always a chance of loss. Literally, I have money in Google and Amazon and Facebook in stock, and I have no control over the fluctuations in the market. I bought certain stock when it was at a certain price and the money just evaporated, right? With this, there's a little bit more control that they have, because whenever you're doing arbitrage, you're looking for opportunities to move money at a lower price, sell it at a higher price, and you're getting the return. Right. They're earning between 8 and 12% on their accounts on a daily basis. But the highest amount that they pay out to the dividend is 1.2%. So if they're averaging 8 to 12% per day, but they're only paying out 1.2%, and that's the highest. Remember, if you put in $100, you're only getting 4% per month, which means that's a far less daily percentage than what they're earning in the 8 to 12%. So they're doing it for the strategy of having longevity, and it's just a huge benefit that they're, you know, basically kind of controlling what they're paying out versus what they're receiving in terms of income, you know, to the corporate model.
And how old is this company?
So the company, I don't know when they exactly, because the technology that they have built, I'm a software engineer by trade. That's what I used to do. The technology that they have built is really extensive. I mean, and for it to operate on NVIDIA chips, the NVIDIA chips on their servers, and then it's artificial intelligence and all of these, you know, sophisticated things. So before they ever launched it to the public, I can tell you they did a lot of pre-work. So, but they started back in March. The person that Dwayne knows that he mentioned a little bit earlier, I think he didn't even start until June the 29th, was the date that gentleman started. So it's still very new. And so with that being the case, like I said, they make the research so easy because they give you the SEC.gov. They give you where to go on the SEC.gov. They have printed out the documents that they put in for getting their regulation D or whatever that is. I'm not as astute on how corporations file forms with the SEC, but they show it. They literally show their work.
So what we'll do? I'm going to set. Matter of fact, we gonna set. Hey, Bess, what's good? Bess is she's an attorney out in Boston. That's my go-to person over there.
And look, and let me, Dwayne.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I literally have 2% on my battery. So please, guys, don't hold it against me if my phone just dies. But please go ahead, Dwayne.
Bess, we're gonna do a call to you in the morning.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna start to put some things in there because I've been meaning to do it. I just got jammed up with St Lucia. But Vespa, I want you to be on the tip. What time's good for you, Vespa?
Tomorrow is good because I don't have court tomorrow, so let's do 10 o'clock.
Let's do 10 o'clock. Let's do a Zoom at 10 o'clock. Those of you that have interest in this, just send me a text. I'll send you the link. We can do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to start put a few dollars in. Like I said, I'm a strong advocate, believer of diversification. I like what I've heard. I know him. I know the money. I know he's not a BS. He's not one that does a lot of talking. He walks the walk. So if you are interested, shoot me a text. I'm going to do a quick Zoom tomorrow morning. Same exact link. 10 o'clock.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds great.
Same link I just
Thank you, guys.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
And you guys are interested in this, just text me. I'll see the link. But the link will be on at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I think that's a good piece that goes along with trying to accumulate some money to invest in your ATVs or anything else you're trying to invest in. All right?
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you.
All right, guys. Any last questions, guys, before we hang up? I know the call went a little longer than I anticipated, but I think we got some information. Nope. All right. Thank you guys for plugging in. Again, if you do have interest, shoot me a text on the Traj thing. If you got interest in the ATV, that's going to move real fast, guys. Don't hesitate on that one. I'm telling you, we will be up and running for the holiday, for the Christmas break. So just make sure you're on top of that, and let's make some money together. God bless you guys. Everybody have a great night, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.